Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adeline and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Boston Celtics facing the San Antonio Spurs. Alright, and away we go.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jason Tatum.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Devin Vassell out there with Castle. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's Sohan. Wembanyama screen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Tatum a screen on Vassell. Pass to Holiday. Puts up a 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Boston where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Here's Castle. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Brown. Castle for 3. Holiday grabs the miss. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Counting from distance.
Well, for obvious reasons, this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in White running the pick and roll.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And he knocks down the first one. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Vassell against White. Vassell, he's open. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Holiday, averaging around 5 points a game. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, nice lob there, and what a leap by Tatum. You just have to admire that kind of play.
Here's Castle. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
These point guards have been great over the past month passing the ball. Fourth, Drew Holiday.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
Yeah, it's a talented group, great leadership qualities, and you trust these guys to make great decisions.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Porzingis. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Holiday finds Porzingis.
Oh, wow.
A 17-foot shot on the way, and the shot falls short that time.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Brown from downtown.
Ooh, come on. That should have gone in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Again, the miss by Boston.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Boston, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Well, right now for Boston, many of us experts earmark them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Allen outside. Vassell finds Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, since coming into the league, Vassell has shown a lot of growth as a passer.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Jamison. Beyond the arc. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. It's Vassell with the drive. Here's Collins. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
To the inside.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Here's Hauser. Buried from outside. I don't know.
I don't think I made it on time.
That was close.
I don't think so. Nah, I don't think I did.
And did he get the basket off in time or not?
Nope.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. San Antonio on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you
Come on.
And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
So the Celtics 5 right now. They've got Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in at the 3. Shot from 12. Wembanyama, no good. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. To the paint. Here's Jamison. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Pritchard to the middle. Ball stolen. Back on the Spurs in transition. Here's Branham. Boston pulls it in. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots.
Wow.
And I like their defensive game.
Looking now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
For San Antonio, Sohan comes in for Collins, and Castle subbed in for Barnes. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Pritchard. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Kristaps Porzingis on top. Second, Jason Tatum.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Offensive board. Sohan outside. Fires the 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Now here's Holiday. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Wembanyama up top. Pass to Branham. Sohan outside. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. Spurs need to get one up here. Off target from outside.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Mason, averaging around 6 a game. That 3's off the mark. Here's Castle, pounded by Tatum. Pass to Allen. Sohan outside. Here's Castle, pounded by Tatum. And the basket by Castle.
Come on.
And Sohan can do a little bit of everything, including finding his teammates like he did there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Okoro comes in for Allen. And it's Vassell in for Branham. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Jason Tatum. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Holiday, down low. Porzingis.
Oh,
Collins
come
with the
on.
rebound. Spurs lead by 5. The crossover and the basket by Castle. Castle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ooh, an aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Holiday grabs the miss.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. KP flying high.
Now that's how you finish off an alley-oop. Outstanding initiative by Porzingis there.
One minute left in the first half of this game. Vassell outside. There's a screen. Unable to get that one. Brown with some nice D. Celtics trail by 5. Now here's White. Inside.
Bad pass.
Pass to Mason. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3.
Nice.
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Vassell against White. And here's Vassell. Collins with a screen on White. Here's Vassell. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. Here's the half-court shot. Almost there. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Struggling.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Jeremy Sohan.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Nice.
Knocks down the long J.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, high post. Over Porzingis. Sohan outside.
What?
Fires from deep. Boston pulls it in.
Nice.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Holiday passes to Porzingis.
Nice.
Look out! Porzingis!
The high basketball IQ of Holiday really shines through when he's running pick and roll.
And stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Outside, Brown for the lead.
Terrible.
Rebounded by Castle. Okoro with the ball. Brown's there. Okoro passes to Sohan. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Holiday. Here's Castle. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. From 13. And the shot is good.
Nice.
Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Vassell outside. Pass to Okoro. Right side, Wembanyama. Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. A shot to stop the run. Count it. Vassell's got 9.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Holiday with the ball. Down low. Tatum showing off the strength.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
What?
Sohan, left side. Pass to Castle. From deep. Boston
Nice.
pulls it in. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Porzingis sets a screen to the middle. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Expertly executed pick and roll by Porzingis, dropping into a good scoring position right off the screen.
Here's Castle. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Looking to get back on track. Good D by Porzingis.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
That's out of bounds.
Nice.
They say it was last touched by Vassell.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Porzingis sets a screen. Three-pointer, Holiday. That one no good. Spurs trail by 4 after undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021. Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 9. From the wing. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Vassell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
Oh, there's Jason Tatum. Go up and get it.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Castle. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night. And the Celtics making a change here.
Mm.
27 seconds left in the third. Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. Mason. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line.
Mason, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Branham, the shot is good, and this game is back to even. Branham's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Branham is known as a shoot-first kind of player. Nice job capitalizing off the catch.
And here's Brown for 3. And Brown knocking
Nice.
down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Boston out in front, up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Celtics, Jason Tatum out there with Xavier Tillman. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Jamison in at the center, filling out the middle. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pritchard, the pass to Tillman. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Now Allen. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Here's Branham. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pritchard, the pass to Jamison. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, come on. I should have gone in.
Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. 4-point game. From outside the arc. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Cadis checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Pritchard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Outside Holiday from the arc. The rebound by Allen. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Wembanyama, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Holiday passes to Tatum. Here's Mason. Three-pointer.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
He misses the free throw.
Oh, come
on. For San
on.
Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Collins.
Wow.
Okoro comes in for Allen. And it's Vassell in for Branham. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Spurs trail by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Vassell. No good. That would have tied it.
They've been winning the rebound battle today. Another big board right there.
To the inside. Here's Kata. And he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, Holiday is a master of the fundamentals, using the tried and true pick and roll to create for his guys.
Vassell outside. Okoro right side. The three is up. And Sohan gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Holiday. Tatum. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And that's just a smart pass by the veteran, Drew Holiday.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fader on the way. Jamison grabs the board. Celtics lead by 4. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Wembanyama's got 7 now in this quarter.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Boston making a switch here. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Throws it up high. It's picked off. Here's Castle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Drew Holiday. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. So he can't get either to fall. Outside for Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark. Celtics lead by 4.
Well, lucky.
Outside Holiday from behind the arc. Again, the miss by Boston. San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And so he draws the foul.
That wasn't a foul.
To shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Isaac Okoro. Shooting 2.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
Outside Holiday. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. To tie it up. Up again. Oh, the putback.
Well, with his size, Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
Porzingis with a screen on Vassell. White for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Wembanyama. Yeah!
Wow.
And that one brings them within one.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Castle. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Vassell against White. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound Boston. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooting from Boston. Kristaps Porzingis. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops
Nice.
and it's a 5-point game.
Great
That's
composure
GG.
there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. Castle for 3. Offline. So we see Boston get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. A lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. This has been Nadine. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.
PlayStation